Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for the SPX 500 for the daily close here. We're gonna analyze today what happened, what it might happen tomorrow as well. An overview here for the bullish and bearish scenario. Where are we? We are potentially in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 4 and a 5 toward the upside, a wave 5. In the blue count, which is unfolding as well, should be of course impulsive in 5 waves. As you can see, we have the orange scenario 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish, of course, this final 5th waves. The target, of course, is the blue box for the 1-to-1 fib level taken from the wave 1 in the blue count in the bottom, and of course, potentially between the 1-to-1 fib level 0.618, 415K, or 6,400, or in between. We are very close anyway. However, this wave 5 has to be, of course, definitely a longer wave. We see an extended wave 1 potentially, right? So it can be, of course, that we got a 1, 2. We are looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the wave 3. Shorter than the wave 1 a little bit, and then 4 and a 5. The wave 5, of course, has to be shorter than the wave 3. Finishing an impulse nicely with the rules of Elliott wave, and yeah, potentially after looking, of course, for 3 corrective waves and then continuation potentially for higher. Now inside this wave, I lay down a new channeling here for this wave 1, which is of course based on the wave 2. This is a base channel here, we call it. And of course, we are currently looking at the price action still, of course, unfolding inside the base channel. Meaning we are not yet, of course, moving for higher. You would like to see the wave 3 getting out, of course, of this base channel. This is what it was going to happen before. As I mentioned as well, we were heading, of course, for a wave 3 toward the upside. And then, of course, yeah, the whole things has started with the war trades and etc. And then we start, of course, to move toward the downside, right? So it was supposed, of course, here that we got our 1, 2, and we're looking here for wave 3, 4, and a 5, right? Your wave 4 normally hit again, of course, this base channel as a support and move, of course, for final wave 5 to finish a wave 3. However, this did not happen, and currently we're back inside this base channel, meaning, of course, we're still looking for some supports here and for continuation toward the upside. If we dive a little bit deeper inside it on the daily chart, we can see that today we got a green day. Inside this daily, we are looking, of course, here, as we said, at yeah, double 1, 2, because this wave 3 was going to unfold, but it has transformed, of course, this to another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 1 potentially here. And we're looking for a wave 2, yeah, because wave 2 might unfold, of course, as an A, B, and a C. Don't forget that I already mentioned that this can turn into a running flat, guys. A, B, and a C for a wave 2, potentially not hitting the fib levels here for the 1.38. Because anyway, if you have realized, those fib levels are failing anyway to reach the low. Why? Because we were supposed to be in a wave 3 and we reverse, of course, after having a very overshooting wave B. So A, B, and a C, it might, of course, finish in a truncation and turning it into running flat and moving for higher. Now, if we take a closer look inside this, of course, expanding flat, we take a look on the 1-hour chart. Inside our wave C here, that we were looking, of course, for 5 waves toward the downside, we are looking at 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so triple 1, 2s, and that because, of course, for the overlap that we got. And it might, of course, transform this into WXY, double zigzag, definitely. Yeah. Where we might have here potentially, of course, kind of like 3 waves down and correction and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. Potentially finished, or it can be ABC, right? 3 waves down, correction, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? And yeah, basically it is very possible that because, of course, we saw the invalidation today. And because we have several 1, 2s here, and we were supposed to unfold, of course, something very, very massive, and we were, of course, here in the wave 3, supposedly. Your wave 5 did not unfold, of course, as 5 waves. It has moved kind of like in 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and potentially moving for higher. However, again, we see the price action invalidating this bearish scenario. Why? Because now the wave 4, in case this is a wave 4, it has interfered again with the zone 1. Meaning this, of course, is unfolding something else right now. We don't have a very massive bullish right now, and I think the things are shifting, guys. So basically, I'm gonna change these counting since we got the invalidation, and this is exactly what happened once you invalidate the impulse. It's something totally different right now, and I think something potentially can be, of course, still for lower, but we have to re-estimate because the invalidation here of bearish in such a move toward the upside can be, of course, kind of like something else unfolding here. You might have finished here as well as an A, B, and a C, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially, and finish a 3 corrective structure, another 3 corrective structure with, of course, a wave X in between, meaning W, X, and a Y. W, X, and a Y potentially. They can be very finished, right? And that's just because taking the invalidation of the bearish. Now, does it mean, of course, as well that we might not see lower prices? Of course, it can be. It depends what happens here. Now, this can be a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or it can be an ABC corrective channel. Wave C, a wave Y can transform to here. How to know this, of course, if we are 1, 2 and still looking for higher, we want to, of course, check the wave 2 fib levels here as an impulse. So if we break the 886 here, of course, this 886 at 5,530, meaning that, of course, we're gonna take the low again. What you would like to see that the price, of course, move towards the downside 3 corrective waves and continue later on for higher. If this happens, meaning that we might be, of course, in a continuation for the market, for the bull run of the market, right? After finishing this big corrective wave. Yeah, so these are the potential. If we take the 886, higher potential that we might take the low, potentially we might as well move even deeper. This can transform to 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even those blue box, this blue box, it cannot be taken anymore because this is not impulsive anymore. So basically we can remove it from now actually because this is not an impulse anymore. It is a WXY. And potentially moving to these boxes. Yeah. These boxes, of course, are the 0.38, 0.5 fib level. Those are the retracement for a wave 2. Yeah. The minimum requirement for a wave 2, because you know you are in a wave 1 here. If we are in a wave 1, then the wave 2 has to be, of course, at least the minimum requirement. 0.38. To let this happen, of course, we need to break the 886 first as a signal, of course, for continuation for lower. Currently, I give higher possibility for continuation toward the upside after finishing here 3 waves toward the downside, looking at this rally as an impulse, potentially looking for 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 continuation. If not, then of course, yeah, we have to unfold something much more bearish. That was it for the SMP. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.